Nancy and I are in South Venice at Shamrock Park, and we're going to start on the Legacy Trail. Actually, the first part is also called the Venetian Waterway Trail, and we're going to be heading north, hopefully all the way to Sarasota. So this is supposed to be a very scenic trail. It's paved all the way, lots of stops for bikers. I think it's going to be like a 5-star, so come along for the ride and we'll see what the Legacy Trail is like. Nancy and I have just started out on the Legacy Trail and we're on our way. I'm sorry, Turtle. We're going to go around you. It's excellent when they got along this trail for emergency calling 911. They got your exact point on these markers. There. Lots of boats out on the canal today. Just before the Venice Avenue Bridge, there's a nice mural right across the road. Looks like one mural depicting a train, maybe part of this history of the trail, and also an historical one. About 4.5 miles into our run, we find some train cars. There's one from the Ringling Brothers, and we're at the Venice Depot, the old train station, which is now a bus station, I believe. About 4.5 miles into our run, we're at the official start of the Legacy Trail, just after the train depot. Looks like we're doing our first elevated crossing on the trail. Only time we're going to go uphill. I'm so glad they built this bridge over this very busy road. Excellent for us bikers. Notice how they've done speed bumps as you go up and down these hills to slow people down, which is a real good idea. We're just crossing the bridge at Roberts Bay, and what a scenic vista here. We ran across this other biker in going through Nokomis and just stopped for a break to say hi to her. Biker up! Just crossing another bridge here at Donna Bay, a very scenic vista. This is a wonderful trail. You know, it's about 10-12 feet wide and lots of rest stops. I give it a 5 out of 5. You have to watch, there's lots of traffic on the trail and you should get right off and not block it. But it's well laid out and my wife and I are really enjoying it. Thank you. I like all this forest area we're going through. We're not always near towns. And we're going on another overpass over a busy road. We're now passing through Oscar Scherer State Park on our way to Sarasota. Lots of beautiful foliage. Feel like I'm in the jungle. Just going over this little bridge at South Creek and we see the original railroad tracks where the original trestle was. About 13 miles into our ride towards Sarasota, we have another shelter, but this one has a bike repair station with all the tools and a pump. On Palmer Ranch Parkway, we had to wait for a light. No problem. Nice crossing here. And then right back on the Legacy Trail. We're coming up to the Clark Road overpass, a very busy road, and again, they've got an overpass constructed for cyclists. Wonderful. This is the Clark Road overpass, very busy road. This is the road that goes to Siesta Key. And again, they got a wonderful overpass built. Most busy roads we crossed without an overpass has button-activated flashing lights to stop traffic. What an excellent safety feature for us cyclists on this trail. Another overpass coming up over Bee Ridge Road, which is a pretty busy road going into downtown Sarasota. We're just going by and my wife found this banana tree. Incredible. First time I've seen a banana tree. Probably about 3 miles from the end of the trail at Payne Park in Sarasota. We're at the end of the Legacy Trail at Fruitville Rd. Just down the ways you can see some rail cars where the tracks continue, but we're at the end of the Legacy Trail. It's about 22.5 miles we've biked from Shamrock Park. Nancy and I have biked to the end of the trail, which ends at Fruitville Rd in Sarasota, about 22 miles from our starting point at Shamrock Park in South Venice. And we're back at the Pompano trailhead about 1.5 miles from the trail, and we had a nice lunch here with washrooms. There's also Payne Park about 1 mile up towards Fruitville Rd. You can stop there as well. So we're looking forward to the cycle back on the Legacy Trail, and it's been wonderful so far. We're just leaving the Pompano trailhead and heading back to Shamrock Park. I like this digital sign at the Ashton trailhead. 652 users today, and so far this year 362 2,032 users. That's awesome. Looks like the turtles are starting to cross the road. Nancy and I have completed the Legacy Trail from here at Shamrock Park in South Venice all the way to Sarasota, where the trail ends at Fruitville Rd. We did 45 miles, about 22.5 miles each way on this trail. The first part is called the Venetian Waterway Trail, then it joins up the Legacy Trail in Venice at the railroad depot. This trail was excellent. It's paved all the way. It's cement from Venice to here, but then it's paved all the way to Sarasota. Lots of rest stops, water stops, that's divided, and warning signs for bikers to, keep the speed limit 50 miles an hour. Lots of amenities. I recommend anyone coming to Florida or in South Florida come and bike the Legacy Trail from Venice to Sarasota. And thanks for coming on the ride.